Breaking right now, a jury just seated moments ago in the long-awaited trial of former city councilman P.G. Sittenfeld.
Yeah, a lot of theater here. Sittenfeld is facing federal corruption charges, including bribery, attempted extortion, and what's called honest services wire fraud. So a lot at play here in WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson is on it. She's at the federal courthouse right now. Hi, Karen.
Hey guys, a jury was just seated in P.G. Sittenfeld's trial just about 5 minutes ago. A total of 16 people selected. That's out of about 80 people who were here today. 12 people who will sit on the jury, and then there are 4 alternates. I could tell you, out of the people who were selected, we don't know much about them. The ones who were stricken were the ones we knew a lot about. But one of them that was selected, his brother-in-law, he's a male, and his brother-in-law works in corrections. Another one knows a worker in the library at the federal courthouse, and at least one of the other ones says that they've watched the news and he is familiar with this case. P.G. Sittenfeld, he's accused of agreeing to approve a development project downtown in exchange for campaign donations. He's charged with bribery, attempted extortion, and honest services wire fraud. Sittenfeld didn't take any questions when he entered the federal courthouse today. All day was spent selecting the jury. Again, out of 80 potential jurors, they just narrowed it down to 16. Some questions asked. Have you ever seen the media coverage? 21 out of the 80 said, yes, they did see the media coverage. I can tell you, though, defense attorney Charlie Rickers, he got rid of most of those. He did not want those on the jury. Well, just 7 of the 80 in the potential jurors actually said they voted in the city of Cincinnati for city council in the last 10 years. So a lot of questions were asked today. Again, they just selected the jury. It has been seated, 12 jurors, 4 alternates, and opening statements will begin around 9:15 tomorrow morning. Reporting live downtown, Karen Johnson, WLWT News 5.
Karen, you've covered a lot of trials since you've been here in town. This seems bigger than most for obvious reasons, with so many politicians criticized for taking it to the edge in situations like this. You almost feel like our political system, even our city, is on trial here.
Yeah, you know, and a lot of big names. We learned today the names of the witnesses, some of the witnesses who will be called. And I can tell you, we're told Kevin Flynn, former city council member here in Cincinnati, he will be the first up for prosecutors. I'm told he will basically give the jurors a civic lesson, talk about the number of people on council, the role of the mayor. We also learned that Brian Toom, who is with Crossroads Church, he's also on the witness list, as well as people with the Port Authority, the CEO of Pure Romance, people with Turner Construction, small business owners, a lot of an Airbnb operator. So a lot of names that we have heard of, a lot of names that I haven't heard of, all is supposed to unfold this trial within the next 2 weeks.
All right. Again, just getting cranking here, Karen. Thank you so much. She's live.